My name is John G. Theory, and I have a problem. Well, the first one is that I have a cold and I can't breathe. But the second one is I've spent a full week and a half no-lifing Silksong, meaning by the time I hit 100%, I desperately needed to touch some grass. But I can't just live my life normally, no. It needs to be content. Thankfully, I have a great idea how. I'm going to hike as much as my hunter does on a hunt in real life. Currently, I haven't the faintest idea how far that is, but Capcom actually has an answer. This plant is 22 away from me. Now, this is a great step in disabling the woke mind virus that is the metric system. For context, I just gave Grok a fake tweet, and he just believed it. He just believed that he said that. From an identity lens, metric validates diverse bodies and experiences. No more fat shaming in stone weights. For trans and non-binary folks, metrics neutrality sidesteps gendered inches. Gendered inches! It doesn't actually tell me how far I need to hike. So by the end of this video, I'll have concrete measurements for every zone and wilds. And as our estimates increase, I'll show myself hiking each milestone, so you really get a sense for how distant these hunts can be. Sorry, I also watch No Country for Old Men, so I've got like a Western twang in my voice that I can't remove. Maybe that's what the sickness is. It's just Western movies. I don't know. Well, No Country for... It's not a Western movie. You get the idea. Fair warning, by the way, this is a YouTube video. It's very possible I mess something up, so don't take any of this as like a fact or anything. Whenever I start e-begging on Patreon, I'll take it more seriously, but I feel like I don't have enough clout to sell out yet, you know? Plus, I already spent all my shame for the month learning about Penumbra Phantasm. That was fantastic for killing time on a road trip, but not fantastic for, taking up space in my brain. Like, I didn't really need to dig that deep. I think I was good with the brain rot I had, but it's worse now. Anyways, this shouldn't be all that complicated, actually. All we gotta do is figure out what the hell this unit is. Thanks to blueprints, I know exactly how. Gates. It takes us 22 steps while walking to travel 20 units. Alright, it's time for the obligatory I goofed it editor commentary. What happened was I lazily used the AI overview to find out the average human stride length instead of actually researching it, which led me to the conclusion that this unit was feet. It's not, it's meters, it's obviously meters. Of course it's meters. So I'll be dubbing over all my measurements in the rest of the video. I mean, thankfully all I gotta do is just like multiply it by like 3.3.
So
it's
close.
Like 3.28 or
Holy
something.
shit.
I don't know. Now knowing that the unit is meters, I can quickly calculate that while I'm jogging, I travel 100 meters in 18 seconds and 7 frames, and that comes out to about 5.5 meters per second.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh.
I picked jogging since I can easily keep at top speed consistently, unlike something like the Sacred, which, side note, the Sacred's top speed is about 30? Holy shit. Miles an hour, which is actually pretty impressive considering they're carrying a man, a suit of armor, and potentially a machine gun on their back. Now what I could have done is just go on a bunch of hunts, average out the times, and call it a day. But that really isn't useful information. Sure, you know the average distance to a monster. What does that tell you? I mean, it's probably, I don't know. It's not really useful. So what I'm instead doing is starting at the base camp and jogging to the largest arena in each zone. If you disagree with any of the arenas I picked or how I measured them, feel free to use the information I've provided about the speeds you travel at to calculate something for yourself. And if you're on flat ground, you know, you can just ping something and then figure out how far away it is. I'll also be avoiding any giant cliff jumps that, you know, are impossible for normal people to get a better accurate, you know, representation of how far this hike is.
Just know every time your hunter goes through a loading screen, they're making their way through some bullshit like this, so you can get wherever the fuck you needed to go, because Rathian flew a mile away.
Our shortest hike here is the Icebound Cliffs. Now possibly I should have picked a different arena considering this one is gate kept by needing to ride the Sacred, but thankfully this gap is pretty level to our destination, so by walking the distance to the gap and then adding meters on top, I can get a pretty safe approximation that this is 297 meters total, assuming that there was a giant bridge here. That's about 0.164 miles when the conversion's done.
Chad, is it cooked?
Riveting stuff. Now, we do actually, on a hike, need to walk back. So we're gonna double this total to 0.328 miles.
I'm taking a fake trail. I mean, that's way too wide to cross. I mean, I could. I'd rather risk this trail going nowhere than fucking that. Holy shit.
In fourth place is the Oilwell Basin. There's a couple big jumps on my route that a normal human would have to scale down, so I stop at the bottom to represent that. At the end, there's also this mandatory sacred bridge, which I handled by just hopping on the sacred and then getting off immediately. Much longer hike this time, coming out to 1,004 meters. This was like 0.6 something miles, but it's a mile and a quarter when you do the round trip.
Okay. The thick of things over there, but the illusion, whatever illusion of a trail I had before is now gone. I am being an idiot right now, which is nothing new, but I prefer to do it in the confines of my room. The trail's over there. The trail I'm supposed to be is over there. I'm over here. I think I just go this way. I'm committed.
The Windward Plains comes in third. Now, I understand from looking at it that this might look like the longest hike with how wide and open it is, but with the routes we have to take on the other trails, it'll make sense. Nothing crazy here other than, avoiding jumping off the mountain and dying, so. Comes out to 1,300 meters. Oh, wait, no, I didn't finish it's 1,324 meters, 1.64 miles round trip.
90%. Oh, fuck. 90% of hikers quit right before they get lost. Oh, fuck me.
The ruins of Wyveria comes in second place. The main reasons being a wild bear on the trail, the optional sacred paths I could take, and the giant cliff jump that would kill me. Other than that, it's just a pretty big spiral with a really persistent bear. This was like 1,644 meters, which is 1 mile-ish one way, and then 2.03 miles round trip.
Wait. Okay, I think I can make it out. I think I make it out. That's the trail, I think. Pretty sure. Step, and break a tree. And go. Squeezing through. This is not a trail. Where the fuck am I?
And in first place is the Scarlet Forest. I did my best to not hike straight through the river, something foreshadowing, and took a longer route around the waterfall because there's no fucking way I could climb that. Are you kidding me? Holy moly. 1,882 meters, 1.18 miles one way, and 2.36 miles both ways.
I'm looking at the map while I rest here. Apparently, the trail crosses back over the river, and if it is fucking flooded, I'm gonna lose it.
And that should be the end of the video. Simple concept, simple answer, funny twist of hiking in real life. But there's something I need to come clean about before you go. I went on my hike before I ever did the math of how far I should go. I just, overestimated what I thought the answer would be and called it a day. So how far off was I? How much extra legwork did I have to put in? Did I guess 3 miles?
Oh, we're resting on the rock.
Maybe 4?
Dude, this is the fucking trail my academic advisor recommended. She's a psychopath. She said it was free. This is not free. Everything's flooded.
Try fucking 8.
I was gonna do a monologue. What? Okay, I can make up a monologue on the spot. Hang on. A normal person would turn back here. I'm a freak. Fuck. Okay. It's cold. It's to my knees. It's to my knees.
I was not in shape for that type of tomfoolery. I think I spent like a full hour napping on the dirt trail.
Okay, this shit's getting ridiculous. I mean, come the fuck on. I'm entering some bamboo grove now. What the fuck biome am I in? Jesus Christ, Plantera's gonna spawn on my ass. I'm gonna go Aura farm over there and no one can stop me. Holy shit. Bone pile. I can get my carve. I can get my last carve that I need. Oh my god, I just need one large monster bone.
I also decided to take a different path at the halfway point to not cross the river again. But my phone died on the way back, so I was hiking a trail I'd never been on before, fully by the memory of a map.
I didn't even think about this during the earlier thing. I'd have to do all this, all that, with a fucking greatsword on my back. Fuck that! I'm getting adopted by the Palicos and fucking going to the kitchen. I don't give a shit. I'll be a male wife. I can handle it. I'm so fucking lost. If I don't make it out of here. Well, if you're seeing this, I made it out of here. But if I don't make it out of here, give everything I own to Poogie. Poogie can take on the world. Fuck it, man. Poogie can have fuck.
So, if you take anything away from this video, let it be to like and subscribe, you moron. I don't have anything inspirational. It's the end of the video. You must have enjoyed it if you're at the end, so like and subscribe, or YouTube will replace me with AI. That started happening recently. It could happen to me too. I don't know. Comment, subscribe. Goodbye until Hollow Knight 3 comes out.
No one's allowed to judge me, okay? I'm about to go feral here. I actually realized something. I don't need to go to McDonald's. I can go to the Arby's for this one. Don't let me cook. I'm going to Arby's for a real purpose. It'll make sense in a second. Okay, could I get 2 large waters, a large unsweet tea, a large strawberry lemonade, and then just a large cup that's just ice, and that's all. Thank you. I told you I was cooking. I had a fucking $0 for the water too. McDonald's, they're stupid. They'll make you pay $1 for that.